This is Brick, and today I'm going to be showing you something new I got. I have gotten a new bike. I can't be able to use this camera while I'm riding my bike or put it in that basket, but here's the bike. It's really nice. It's got red tires and everything. Now, this is if I ever bike ride somewhere, I'm going to carry whatever things I get, and it's pretty good. I'll have to put this in a case in order to ride it, but I just want to show you my new bike. Looks good. Anyways, on with the commentary video.
And now welcome to the second episode of Brick Commentaries. In this commentary, I will be commenting on Blaze the Movie Fan's video about Pokemon's mascot Pikachu and why he thinks he's a disgrace and doesn't deserve to be the mascot Pokemon. In my opinion, I don't think Pikachu is that bad of a mascot. Personally, he's not that annoying in any way. But how about we give this video a chance and see if he has some good points. Now, I want to watch this video, let's say, about once or twice before going over this. So, I'm going to probably watch this video while doing this commentary, like always. Let's start right here.
Hey guys, what's up? This is Blaze the Movie Fan, and there is one thing that has been annoying me for years now, which I need to address. And it frustrates me to a massive degree. And that is, of course, Pikachu. Oh my god, I fucking hate Pikachu with such a burning fucking passion. It is, in my opinion, one of the worst Pokemon ever. Now, before I go on, there is one thing you should keep in mind. I am not referring to Ash's Pikachu specifically. This video is not about that at all. I am referring to the Pokemon in general. If you want to know my opinion on Ash's Pikachu specifically, I already talked about them in my video, top 15 worst characters of the Pokemon anime. If you want to see the video, a link to it is in the video description below. Hell, even better, I will also leave a link that includes the fucking timestamp on when I start talking about Ash's Pikachu.
Well, that sounds great. I'll make sure to watch that part of the video because I don't want any spoilers on the Pokemon anime that I haven't seen yet. So if I want to see your opinion, we'll make sure to do just that right after I get done with this commentary. Thank you very much.
The issue that I have with Pikachu is that it's being forced to our faces. Mainly because Pikachu is the main marketing tool for Pokemon.
Well, you can probably say the same thing about SpongeBob and how Nickelodeon treats it as a mascot, that SpongeBob is being forced to their faces. Hell, you can even say the same thing about Teen Titans Go with Cartoon Network, how Cartoon Network just forces that show on our faces, or shoves the show down our throats.
But look at that shit in the image that I'm showing you. Look at it. Does it look appealing to you in the slightest?
I mean, the picture really is not that bad. I mean, I agree. It might look kind of terrifying, but I don't think it's really appalling to me. I think that picture is okay. Though I would admit, the eyes of the Pikachu and how they put too many of that is really crazy, though. I don't think it's too bad, though. I think it's fine, though. But personally, I respect your opinion.
No, it fucking doesn't.
In your opinion,
It looks like a fucking mess. I mean, seriously, it's fucking disgusting that a lot of real-life events that include Pikachu fucking exist.
well, then you would not like that in the Macy's Thanksgiving Parade the last few years in New York City on 34th Street. We actually have had Pikachu in many occasions as balloon floats, and even Pikachu with another Pokemon that he holds, which was a white Pokemon. It's like Pikachu, but it's in the shape of a snowflake. I have no idea what it is, but if you know that, just tell me in the comments below. But I'm sure you know it, Blaze.
Just looking at the image puts a very bad taste in my mouth. Oh, and I have made my opinion on Detective Pikachu clear. It's a fucking mess. It is, without shadow of a doubt, one of the worst movies of the 2010s.
I haven't seen Detective Pikachu, so I have no idea. Personally, I didn't think the movie would sound that good. I'm like, of all live action movies they would make, they would place it on a video game that's about Pikachu as a detective. Personally, I think they should have done other things, like other real life Pokemon movies. And personally, I don't think that should have been the first one. And I wasn't that interested in a live action Pikachu movie or a Pokemon movie to begin with. Because I don't like any of the live action movies they made of Disney films like The Lion King or Beauty and the Beast. I'm not that interested in those movies. However, there's also going to be a Loud House live action movie. Hell, I'm sure that movie's going to be one hell of a mess too. but I don't know. I haven't seen Pokemon Detective Pikachu, and I don't know if it's worth it. Guys, let me know if it's actually worth it.
I would also go as far as to say that it's one of the worst video game movies out there. For someone who has been a Pokemon fan for over 20 fucking years, it fucking disgusts me how bad the movie is.
Well, there are other bad live-action movies out there based on video games, such as the Super Mario Bros. Live-action movie. But out of that, there is also good movies, too, such as the Sonic the Hedgehog 2020 live-action movie that came out this year. And there's other live-action video game movies, such as the Lara Croft, and I'm sure those movies may not be that bad, but I haven't seen them yet. And there's also the Mortal Kombat live-action movies, and many few others, probably. Those are just a few examples I would like to give.
Instead of getting a good Pokemon live-action movie, which we should have gotten fucking years ago, we get a boring detective story with Pokemon shoved in there. That's all the movie fucking is.
I agree, we should have gotten that a long time ago. However, not everything would be good in live action. And personally, there would have been huge outrage if we did have a Pokemon live action movie years ago. And it would not have been too good, especially if we had a live-action movie based on the old series. Can you imagine how hard it would be to find characters for the Pokemon live-action movies that's just like the characters in the Pokemon anime or the video game? It would be very hard indeed.
If it was a boring detective story taking place in the real world, or a fictional universe that's close to the real world, it really wouldn't be any different. Oh, and since the main subject of this video is Pikachu, the fact that the first live-action Pokemon movie has fucking Pikachu in the title is fucking disgusting.
Well, that's very minor. However, I do respect your opinion on Pikachu. However, I think that is very minor just to nitpick a character of the movie. It's best to just nitpick a character instead of having them choose based on the movie. And besides, Pikachu is supposed to be their mascot. If you don't like it, that's fine. But what about all the Mickey Mouse-based movies and cartoons they've made? And Mickey Mouse is the mascot of Disney. And I know you've told me that Mickey Mouse wouldn't be that good of a mascot of Disney, but Mickey Mouse was the first thing Walt Disney created, so it makes sense why Mickey Mouse would be the mascot. I don't know how that relates to Pikachu, but yeah, let me know in the comments section.
And what's even more disgusting is that, as far as I know, Raichu doesn't make an appearance in this movie at all. In fact, it doesn't even get a fucking cameo.
Raichu is kind of obscure, correct me if I'm wrong.
To make matters worse, there are a lot of fucking game titles that have Pikachu in it. Such as Hey You Pikachu, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. I can go on all day.
You know you could just ignore those games. I mean, nobody's forcing you to play those games, Blaze. Like, nobody's forcing you to play any of those Pikachu games. You could just ignore them.
Stop giving Pikachu so much fucking highlights. It's fucking annoying and it needs to fucking stop.
Well, tell that to Nickelodeon when it comes to SpongeBob. Tell that to Cartoon Network when it comes to Teen Titans Go. And tell that to Disney when it comes to Mickey Mouse. You will not go far.
So that's all fair that Pikachu gets to be on many game titles, and a lot of Pokemon that fucking deserve it don't.
I would consider it too unfair. I mean, Eevee got a Pokemon game title, and that was the only other character we've got. There's other games such as Pokemon Snap and Pokemon Ranger where a lot of Pokemon get featured, and Pikachu's not featured that much in some of those other games. And we do have other games based on other Pokemon you could pick. I don't see what's the problem in that, other than there's a lot of games about Pikachu.
Seriously, it's fucking disgusting and disgraceful. Oh, and another issue that I have with Pikachu is that it's weak as hell. It really is. But that should be obvious, as Pikachu isn't a fully evolved Pokemon. But yeah, it is one of the worst Pokemon out there.
Well, Pikachu may not be fully evolved, but it is evolved in some cases from Pichu. Although you can capture Pikachu separately, because Pichu's pretty hard to find in a lot of games.
Betas Pokemon like Caterpie and Magikarp are, at the very least, those Pokemon don't get overexposure to the point that it's fucking annoying.
I mean, you do have a point. A lot of those other Pokemon, despite not being the mascot, they don't get pushed a whole lot. They don't get overexposed a lot, and I understand that. Even other characters in shows don't get as much as the main character, but Pikachu is kind of a main character, especially in the anime, because he's Ash's sidekick, if you will.
So I'm okay with those Pokemon being weak. They aren't forced to my face, so it's okay. But Pikachu really fucking is first to my face. Now, I am aware that there is an item available that makes Pikachu better than Raichu. But that is a big problem I have. Light Ball shouldn't even fucking exist. There's absolutely no reason at all why any Pokemon should be more useful than its evolved counterpart.
I mean, you could just evolve Pikachu into Raichu, but still, Raichu is kind of obscure in some way. And you have to get a Thunderstone in order to evolve Pikachu into Raichu, and Thunderstones are really hard to find in the games.
I mean, we evolve our Pokemon for a fucking reason, so it will be more useful. And I don't just have a problem with Light Ball. I have a problem with any item in general that makes a Pokemon more useful than its evolved counterpart. It's fucking bullshit that Pikachu can use Light Ball and benefit from it, but Raichu can't do the same fucking thing. It's fucking stupid, frustrating, and very fucking annoying.
I do agree that we should have Light Ball or some items for Raichu to make it more powerful. Because what's the point of making Pikachu powerful if we can't have Raichu more powerful? I will agree that that is pretty unfair.
Now it's time for yet another major reason why I fucking hate Pikachu. Another reason I hate it is because it steals all the spotlight that Raichu should rightfully get. I mean, seriously. When it comes to the Pokemon fandom, not many people care about Raichu. And that is beyond fucking disgusting. Raichu should, by all means, be one of the most beloved Pokemon. The fact that it isn't pisses me off massively. In fact, Raichu is the one that deserves to be the fucking mascot of Pokemon, not Pikachu. Since evolving should be one of the most important aspects of Pokemon. Oh, and for those of you who say that Raichu is not competitively viable, you are a fucking moron.
I never said that at all. I never said that. Like, I had a Raichu before in one of the games, and that Pokemon is really good in battles. It just depends on which level, but I agree. That Pokemon, Raichu, is really good in many battles. I don't think it's a bad Pokemon at all, or weak at all. I mean, Pikachu's not that great in some cases, but that's okay. I will agree that Raichu is much tougher, and that Raichu is also more competitive in several battles.
As long as Pokemon have useful stats, which Raichu does by the way, they are fucking competitively viable. You don't need a Pokemon with a lot of higher stats in order to be competitively viable. As long as a Pokemon has some stats that are useful, it fucking is. Now look, I am pretty ignorant on how competitive playing works. I am willing to admit that. But I do know what I just said here is a fact. So don't throw that bullshit at me that Raichu is not competitively viable. I don't wanna fucking hear it, because I know it's not true.
Well, just ignore them.
Oh, and another thing that pisses me off is that Raichu is usually shown as a fucking joke in the Pokemon anime. I haven't seen that Pokemon Journeys episode about Raichu yet, but I might see it one day. But before Pokemon Journeys, Raichu was treated like a fucking joke in the anime, and that really pisses me off. Every Raichu that is a major character in the Pokemon anime is usually some Raichu that, as his Pikachu wants to beat in a fucking battle. As his Pikachu loses at first, but in the end, he fucking wins. That is so fucking annoying.
I mean, Raichu shouldn't get underestimated like that, because Raichu is really strong and has better attack stats, right? We should have some parts of the episode where Raichu wins. I mean, unless Pikachu happens to be more trained in any way, but it shouldn't matter how much trained that Raichu is. As long as Raichu is trained as much, he could still beat Pikachu regardless. I mean, Raichu's evolved form of Pikachu for a reason.
There are the few times when a Raichu was not that which is. In the Kalos League, a trainer's Raichu fucking lost. Not only that, he also lost very fucking easily. That is so fucking annoying. The makers of the anime must fucking hate Raichu. And for that, they can seriously go fuck themselves. Raichu should be the fucking mascot, not Pikachu. Now someone might be thinking, if Pikachu doesn't deserve to be the mascot, who does? Well, I can name a couple of Pokemon that deserve to be the mascot a lot more than Pikachu does. Besides Raichu, of course. Delphox, Steelix, Conkeldurr, Reshiram, Magmortar, Blastoise, Kabutops, Floatzel, which is my favorite Pokemon by the way, Arcanine, Now some people might be wondering if Lucario deserves to be the mascot of Pokemon. In my opinion, no. I don't think it's that great of a Pokemon. And I do find it very fucking overrated. But, to give Lucario credit, at least it would be a better mascot than Pikachu. So,
Well, I don't think Reshiram would be that good of a mascot because legendaries aren't too popular in Pokemon. Like, they're not as known in the anime as the main characters. Though I would agree there does deserve to be other mascots. I'm thinking some that should be the mascot could be Gyarados or some of the starter Pokemon. Hell, why not have all 3 starter Pokemon be the mascots for each series of Pokemon? That's just my suggestion. Now the video's ended, I'm going to be giving my final thoughts. This video is okay. I just don't see the problem in Pikachu like being the mascot that much. I understand he can be kind of annoying, but so can other mascots. I mean, it's not that much of a problem in my opinion, although I do agree with some of your points though. But yeah, that's just all I gotta say for this video and this commentary as a whole. So let me know in the comment section if this video is any good, and I might make more commentaries soon. I don't know, this has been a few days in the making. Yeah, that should do it. I'm out.